If you've applied for the health element of Universal Credit or ESA because you're not well enough to work and you've been turned down unfairly, you should appeal. And this video will help you do that. "90% of people get their DWP decisions changed after using the free help on Advice Now. Before you can appeal, you need to do a mandatory reconsideration, where you ask the DWP to review the decision. We've got another video about how to improve your chances with that, and Advice Now also has a tool that helps you write the best letter. If you've done that and the DWP still haven't got it right, please appeal. You are much more likely to win at appeal, because that's when an independent panel makes the decision and not the DWP again. You're supposed to appeal within 1 month, but they usually accept appeals anyway, as long as it's within 13 months, so ask. You just have to explain why you couldn't do it sooner. You ask for an appeal on gov.uk. Search for Submit Your Appeal. You need to explain why the decision is wrong. Tell them which descriptors you meet and why. You can find an explanation of how the point system works and all the descriptors on the Advice Now website. If you might be in danger of your condition getting worse, or you harming yourself or others if you didn't get the benefit or weren't put in the right group, so had things that you needed to do to get the benefit, you need to explain that too. These are called the substantial risk rules, and you can find more detail on Advice Now. All the advice would say if these substantial risk rules might apply to you, include them and let the tribunal decide. If you explained all this when you asked for a reconsideration, perhaps because you used the Advice Now tool, you can just use the same wording. Next, agree to take part in the hearing. You are much more likely to win if the panel can ask you questions. In most of the country, it's a long wait for an appeal hearing, so you'll have plenty of time to prepare your case and get more evidence if you need it. If you're asking anyone for evidence, show them our guide to writing evidence that is actually useful. I'd also recommend that you write a submission for the tribunal. It sets out why the decision is wrong and makes the day of the hearing much less stressful. On Advice Now, we've got a clever tool that writes one for you, just as if you had an advisor. Just search WCA Tribunal Submission Tool. Check out Advice Now for more help, and best of luck.